You ever get that feeling of just not wanting to do anything anymore? Being unmotivated is a topic of today's ApriTalk. Life is busy. For those of you who do not know, I am 26. I am 26, I have a full-time job, among other things that I do, and I'm married. There's a lot of stuff in my life constantly. Having time separated to do other things sometimes can lose its luster and lose its focus. Now, I'm very determined to still learn languages, obviously, but Italian is one of those that I am having a little bit of issue with. Now, I guess a little backstory. I did Italian in high school, and I enjoy it. It's not a bad language. No language is bad. It's not a language that I do not enjoy. I do enjoy learning it and doing it, but I don't know. Something as of recent has just gotten me. We're not doing a lot, admittedly. And I want to talk about that. Not so much about what's going on with me, because nothing's really going on, just tired. And everyone goes through those lulls. That's life. That's with everything. That's with your jobs, hobbies, that's just with everything that goes on with your life. And part of our daily walk is to find ways to be motivated, find ways to get into the swing of things, if you will. Kind of going back to last week's vlog, having those minor goals help. We got 4 months of this. By the end of December, maybe I should have that first section of Duolingo done. All sorts of different things that we can be doing to be motivated again. The biggest trial with being unmotivated is the fact that it loses its place in our priority list and slowly becomes something that we don't focus on at all. That's why I want to talk about it, because I don't want it to be lost. Doing languages is very fun for me. Learning about languages is incredibly fun for me. It's not my main focus by any means, just because I don't have the pleasure of doing this full time. I don't have the pleasure of focusing on this as much as I want to. And in a way, I'm kind of in a transitional period. Nothing bad. Actually, it's all for good, so I'm not complaining about it. But I mean, it proves that things kind of get lost. And I fully expect that in these next 2 years, for there to be lulls and for one language to be voiced better than the other and everything. But I don't know. Everyone has to find their own way to be motivated again. We all go through the moments. That's a thing. We all do. And what separates a lot of people is whether they get out of those moments or not. Some people let it take over and then they stop doing something that they loved doing at one point. Others find get out of it and are rejuvenated with the feelings of refreshment with getting back into a hobby that they love. And that could be anything, not just languages. The hard thing with languages is that if you're not constantly using them and constantly being involved in them, it makes it difficult to continue a lot of times. Is it stopping me? No. I thoroughly want to be fluent in many a language. I plan on traveling a lot in my future for one reason or another, I want to use those. And part of that is making friends along the way that speak those languages, that you can talk to, use them, If that's your way to talk to them, that becomes your only way to talk to them. It's just find those motivations. So why am I doing this? Why am I, making a video about it? Well, because I want to keep myself accountable. I want to look back on these months of doing Italian and really think to myself, okay, I could have done better, but I at least did what I did. And not look back and say, man, I did nothing. It's December 15th as of the day that I've recorded this, halfway through the first month, and I've barely touched Italian. So Another good reason is to kind of give an example, a real life example of last week's video. Motivation. Why am I doing this? Well, truthfully, because when I go to Italy, I want to be able to talk to Italians. I want to be able to communicate with the people. I don't want them to have to speak English to me when I'm in their country. I want to be able to accommodate that and to, I don't know, have the best experience I can because I'm understanding the culture rather than just being in it. Which is a very cool motivation, actually. But yeah, so I didn't really have a lot to talk about today. I didn't have an idea that I wanted to get off my chest or a fun topic. It's more of a heart-to-heart with wanting to do something that you love. And it all goes back to, what does it mean to you? And I think I found out what it means to me. Anyway, as far as all the obligatories go, like the video if you did. Definitely not my normal content. But it's nice having that kind of heart-to-heart open discussion with myself. Share the video, invite your friends to watch. And come learn some Italian with me. I want to try and integrate a little bit more of the languages into my videos. Maybe it'll help me kind of get through it easier and not lose motivation sight. That being said, I'm going to try my hardest to have this week's Saturday video be another language channel all about Italian. Just because there's a few languages that we're doing that we are for fact doing it, I want to be able to do those challenge videos again centered around Italian, or the language that we're doing rather. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. And as always, meet me back here Wednesday at 5 and Saturday at 11. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.